Alexander's Productions. Represents India Endangered.
To start any speech or to give a detailed account of any topic, then it is more necessary to give out layout of it, of what is objectives or what is principles and why it is structured so and why it needs to have an existence in the Indian society, of course. I'm not talking about all the societal structures and political structures or Nazi worldviews which are spread among the worlds. I'm only talking of India, only particular India, which is situated at 82°30 East IST and follows it. However, there is much complication because of it. But I'm not going to discuss it. What I'm going to discuss it, you will very soon know. So I will begin. You may call it preamble, what I would say now, but a preamble is something which tells you about some ideas, not fully objective or what it will aim to and what will be its consequences. It cannot guarantee it. If citizens obey it, then it is guaranteed, and if it is not, then not. But what our national anthem is being structured of my dream nations, well, it surely happens. I must and must do it. So, I've not got quite a good voice for singing, so I would suddenly read it as you read the letters which I have written in the story. We step ahead, relaying the world to our foot. Who challenges us? Be subjugated to death. At the mercy in our rack, for the force is the done. To conquer the contingents is our destiny, and consider only our race the best. A bringing pace of development, like the sun. Women internal power of winning and respect to them is our priority. Let the world say influence of minority. No one wants us, we don't care. Anyone who dare to speak contradict, we will not spare. Democrats have shown the lazy, we don't hear. The time has come for annihilacy to lair, and built will, flowing in our blood, and pressure is divided by zero thrust. Leave us, we don't care, we don't mind, but to conquer the world is our right. Let the world know the root of Marxism and banish it with capitalism. That is time spent in secularism. Now time has come for annihilism. Weak and strong both we accept as equal to achieve our goal. No more crusade and no more evil we abide. To end pathogens of slums, let's walk side by side. To promote peace, tighten are we to take hard steps. And one who declines is sure to fled. No God, no weapon we carry in our soul. And just to end this anniversary, we have to mold. Hands should not shiver while residing on pathogens due to humanity, and let us unfurl the blindness of society. Up and down we went in our life, and continually humanity. Let's stop this vanity. Time has come for an less, and let's join together to crumble Islamic. Well, you must note down that while you're chanting these holy words, your hand, right hand, should be clung to the upper middle of your chest. Head should be bowed down, or the what I could say in a scientific terms that your head should be in proportional to the gravitational force. What I mean to say now by introducing these preambles which you may not have heard ever before in your life is that many countries have attained a height of a considerable success, like Japan's was bombed in 1945 by USA, and it was not quite anticipated by the people of Japan that they can attain such heights after bombed by USA in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And still you can see the malfunctioning systems that physically challenge still prevents which bonds from their genes. Such devastations has been caused due to the one atom bombs dropped on it. And Albert Einstein was right. Humanity will be destroyed if we go too far in the technologies and play with it. We must calm ourselves and pacify ourselves so that we don't turn intolerant toward these and cause the destructions of us and the whole mankind's. We must not cause epidemics so that the world faces the problems because of us. The innocents becomes hunts of destructions and victims of a human cruelty for the sins they have never committed before. And if they so, due to our fault, that we don't deserve to be on existence in this earth. So I will now begin starts. A very amusing start, which you may like, or may not like, but I don't here. Because my objective is not to please you, not to appease you, and not to forcibly conclude that my principles are the best ones which are being built by me in the world. I want to say that you think, what has democracy given us? What has militarism given us? What has arbitrary government given us? What has dictatorship given us? The only form of government I see now in the modern times, the most adequate and in future will be also, is anhilacy. And you may not understand. Now, what is anhilacy? Because many times before in historical concepts, you have heard, we must annihilate the dominions of republic, and one who declines it are the victims of the destructions of humanity. Robespierre chanted these evil words. And Adolf Hitler has also chanted that annihilating the enemies of humans which are Jews. But annihilations does not mean a complete destruction only, as it refers in human dictionary. It is something far more better than it. And if you modify its meaning, then you can create a better words. And so my definition of annihilation is that the process of completely eradicating the principles, opponents, which seems to be dangerous for a goal which we are trying by social, economic, political means, and accepting the devastation of fame and respect in the society due to our acts done for this noble cause in a hard way, which are not acceptable by these fools, choking their life and nation and humanity in secularisms, which seems to completely evade some impurities or communities, is an illness. Well, this definition was quite forgotten. And as you know, that most of the mankind cannot understand these complicated terms because whenever you go to complicated things, the words become very thinking. There are also certain feelings in them. One may feel happy, one may feel knowledgeable, one may feel ridiculous. There are different feelings to us seeing words. And when we go on a complexions far and more, these words become very tricky. And it's quite impossible to make the people have a reasonable discussions on a world basis level if you are talking. Even if you put two persons, and one is sitting on chair and one is sitting on other, and you have said for a word annihilation or a democracy, the one may feel the democracy is very good, and one may feel another. One may be optimistic, and one may not. And it is impossible for these two persons to have a reasonable discussion. So how can I expect when I am speaking to 70 million peoples or even far more than who are viewing me on YouTube that they can accept my principles, they can accept my theories without any proof, without any evidence, without any guarantee to certify it. But have you ever heard that in political field you can get a guarantee? No one can guarantee you that. You may feel that they are luring you to get the votes, to get their MLAs elected, to become ministers, to become CM, to become prime minister, to become a chancellor. But you cannot be guaranteed that they are such persons as they are apparent from outside. Because, for example, let's consider a minister is praising you, is promising you many good things, that he will bring you favor, he will help your nations or our empires to attain a height which has not been attained now. Then what is the guarantee? No. There is no guarantee of it. You can only trust yourself. And when this trust came here, then all things end. Once you maintain the trust, once you regain the trust of some persons, then you can have some power because they are with you. And many great persons have conquered the whole world only on the basis of this principle, and one who declines it is sure to fail. And what I see now is Indian media is that they've solemnly declined these principles, and very soon I will see that India is going to be suffer from hyperinflations, and I may not want it because India is my nation. So, what is the solution to avoid this problem? What is the solutions to avoid hyperinflations which has been induced by the mother nature? There is one and only solutions: annihilacy. Democracy was indeed a fragile idea and a weak idea in the times of the 1923 in Germany. No one had anticipated it. But now, after 1940, you could see that all the democratic countries have attained a height which has not been comparatively attained by the countries which are not. Therefore, you must conclude that a new idea has to be inculcated for some period. When you do not give a chance to any idea or a new idea, then how will your trust will be inhibited in it? Then how will you certify that it is indeed strong or a fragile? You make perceptions even before then you know it. And this is very dangerous because if people in Germany who were living in 1923 had made already perceptions that democracy is certainly their worst idea, then maybe Germany would never have become democrat. But the German people, the people of Germany, are far-sighted and realize that if they do not give a chance to a new idea, then how can they know that it is bad? And if you make a guess, that would be very dangerous because by that no new idea can give in the world, and you will continue to hold the old ideas which are worn out to the present circumstances, and thus your nation could not witness the development which has been attained by all the empires, and India is growing, but not in the right direction and at all. In this era or in this module, I will only discuss about that why enlightenment is necessary or must for India. In the second module, I will discuss that why India may suffer from hyperinflation. Annihilacy is the best idea, and why I'm saying it is that let's consider you are a person now. You are a person and you perform some acts. You have some your own decisions, or maybe you're a person who does not care what society forms your views or your decisions. In that society, there are different peoples. One may be in favor of you, one may be against you. The persons who are against you may find something that can be criticized in public and defame you. And you may not pay heed to them. But even if all the people knew that they are defaming you on a bad idea, then even too, their trust and their faith in you accelerate down maybe. So what is the solution to this problem? Because if it continues and goes on, then even after you are doing good decisions and if you are helping the people to come out of the scarcity of foods, resources, and helps them to attain a good life and happy life, then a time would certainly come when they would lose completely the trust they had earlier in you. The only solution to this problem is that they have to they have to be informed or aware that no, your decisions is good for them. It has to be proved, although it has been already proved, but they are not sensing it. They are only getting the benefits or the consequences of that decision. They are not seeing that how these consequences has been caused. What is the source of these consequences? Because they are busy, they are very hectic, and they do not want to see internal cause. They are merely happy with external factors, and one who block their external feelings and external beliefs, then they lose complete faith in you. So the main problem is that how you are going to rouse up the external factors. Because often good people focus on internal factors, not external factors, because external appearance cannot make up for the internal factors. The only solution to this is defaming your opinions. It may seem that by doing such a deed, there will be no difference between us and them. Quite right too. But think for a second. You are a person, you are taking decisions for a good cause. For example, you have to plant trees in schools. And there is a playground. So, you cut it in half and planted trees there. So it will be welcomed by some and welcome critically by some. Some of you would criticize you to such an extent that you cannot imagine it. And after 5 years or 6 years, the people would get to know. They would get fresh oxygen from it. And they would praise the person who had planted the trees.